it's Thomas from Subaru City here, and this is the first of our frequently asked question video. Today we're going to take a look at a regular scheduled service. A lot of people want to know what exactly goes on. Today we'll take a look.
We start by checking the car in, determining which service it requires based on the number of miles, and then bring it to our fully equipped workshop where one of our master technicians will perform the service for this car. First up, we check that all of the vehicle's lights are fully functioning, both front and back. Once we're happy with that, we move on to the engine bay check. For this vehicle's 10,000 mile service, we check the belts, tensioners and fluid levels, and then check that the air filter is in good health. With that out of the way, it's time to raise the vehicle. The next step is to drain the car's oil. Note that after several thousand miles of use, the color of the oil as it comes out of the engine is jet black. Once the oil's drained, we'll replace the plug, but not before replacing the plug's washer. This ensures a good seal, but it's a cost-cutting step that most quick service outlets don't perform. We mop up any excess oil and then head to the oil filter. It's freed with a special wrench and then loosened by hand to allow excess oil to drip free. It can take a while for the last oil in the system to run out, so it's a good time to perform other inspections. We check all of the vehicle's hoses and crucial components like engine mounts, axles and the steering linkage, and make sure there are no leaks from the transmission or damage from road hazard. Moving down to the back of the vehicle, we check the drive shaft, ensuring there is no play in the U-joints, and check that the suspension is in good health with no leakage from the struts. Each wheel is individually checked to ensure rigidity, and all linkages and connections are inspected for safety. And now, it's time to check back on that filter. After the last dribbles of old oil come out, a new filter is prepared and put back in its place. Then, the road shield is put back in place, first by hand, and then tightened by drill. And next, the car is lowered a little, for easier access to the wheels for the technician. For this service, the vehicle is due for a tire rotation, so each of the wheels is removed and rotated to another location on the car. Each disc brake is then inspected for abnormal wear, and the brake pads are measured before putting the wheels back on in their new position. The nuts are then tightened to the exact amount required thanks to a special attachment on the pneumatic wrench. Before bringing the car back to earth, we ensure that each of the car's tires is correctly pressurized and top the tire up if needed. The new oil is poured into the engine. Note the color of the oil now compared to the black mess from before. And to ensure proper oil flow, the engine is run for a few seconds to circulate the oil around the system. The oil level is checked from the engine's dipstick. Last but not least, all other crucial fluids, in this case engine coolant, washer fluid and brake fluid, are all topped up back to full. With the mechanics work out of the way, Subaru City then finishes each service with a complimentary car wash with hand drying, making sure your car will look as good as it'll run.
So the next time you need a service for your vehicle, and we service all makes and models, why not come and see why Subaru City just earned Stellar Care for 2012? I know I just did. This is my car.
To experience stellar care, just contact Subaru City of Milwaukee at 414-281-9100. That's 414-281-9100.